Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be swatching, reviewing as well as giving you a demo on this Benefit Cosmetic Cheek Star Reunion Face Palette. Why should you be watching this video altogether? Because I'm going to save close to 9,500 rupees of yours on this palette. Yes, the total value of this palette, if I take out single pan, then it will be coming close to 15,500. But here you're gonna get this palette for the MRP 6,200. But if you're lucky, you get additional 15%. Like I did, I ended up picking it up for 4,700. So yes, if you want to save that money, you want to invest your money on right places and avoid wasting, then keep on watching, and yes, you will end up deciding on some stunning palettes by Benefit Cosmetic. Did I just mention stunning palettes by Benefit Cosmetic? Yes, they are available on Sephora India website. So I will link that in my description. You can check out the whole website. It is not a sponsored video. I happen to check that website. I happen to pick up this palette from that website. And yes, I must say I'm really happy that Sephora India is available and easily accessible, and you get more products to try and you end up saving a lot. So yes, this is how the Benefit Cosmetic Cheek Star Reunion palette looks like. It costed me 4,700, but the MRP on this palette is 6,200. Here you get 5 face products from your blush, bronzer as well as highlight. So you get 2 matte bronzers, basically 1 blush and one this shade right here in the corner which you see, which can be used more of a highlight shade for more of your deeper skin tone, and I can use it as more of my sun crease bronzer, mix it with my matte bronzer, and it will look amazing. And then you get a stunning universal highlight for all skin tones, and then you get this very stunning cute little brush here which is functional. So this whole package with a full-size mirror will cost you 6,200 if you're not waiting for any discount and you just want to grab it ASAP. Now in this palette you see 5 pans. All the 5 pans are in full sizes, so each pan you get the full size single. That is, if a matte bronzer you get 4 gram mini, 8 gram full size. In the highlighter you get I think 4.5 grams or close to 4.5 grams. In mini you get a full in 9 grams. So you get those full sizes in this palette. So yes, you are saving close to 9,500-10,000 on this purchase if you end up getting this palette again in further discount, but still you end up saving 9,000 on this full face palette by Benefit Cosmetic. I'm really not going to talk about the quality of these because they are exactly your singles in a face palette. Why am I doing this video? Just to make you understand why to put your money on singles wherein you end up paying 3 times more. Might as well save that money and get this palette. Though now Benefit Cosmetic has launched 3 more palettes on Sephora India website, and yes, they are much cheaper. You get more options to choose from. Here you get 5. In the other palettes you get 3 shades, 3 face products. In there is another palette wherein you get 4 shades. So you have more options to choose from as per your requirement, as per your budget. So yes, it is not compulsion that you have to get this one. Sometimes we don't have 6,200, we have only 3,000 rupees. So you have a palette for 2,800 by Benefit Cosmetic, and therein also you get full size pans. So yes, let's just get into some demo. Let me just apply some bronzer, blush, highlight, and yes, by the end of the video you will have a clear version. Should you be getting those singles or should you be getting this one palette? So I just pushed my hair a little behind so that you can see the application really well. I will zoom in a little bit. Ignore my neck situation. I am facing the worst phase of my neck because of all the jewelries which I have worn in so many days. My neck has gone for a toss, And you know that I don't like putting foundation because it gets more ashy, more grayish, but it is still better. If you would have seen it like 5 days back, you would have been like, what just happened to your neck? So yes, ignore the neck situation. Let's zoom in and apply some bronzer, blush and highlight. So in Delhi, it suddenly started raining and it is extremely dark today, and I don't know when this weather is going to settle because it has been happening on and off nowadays. So yeah, that is why I have been filming in not so natural lighting. But let's move on to the application. So I'm going to be first bronzing up my face. I really wanted to do blush, but let's just do bronzing. So I'm going to be using this brush right in here, and I'm going to be mixing, or I can actually just avoid mixing and use one shade. So I'm going to be using Hoola on my skin today because it's looking very flat for some reason. So I'm going to take Hoola with this brush. You see that it picks up a lot of product, and you have a full size mirror, so you really don't have to pick up another mirror, and you can just go and start applying your bronzer. So you see that, and this brush is not like, it has a little bend to it, so it applies the product really well and not being streaky, and it really sits well onto your face curves you have. So I really like the brush. You see how soft it is on the skin, and I'm really happy that I could get the whole palette because I personally wanted to try this bronzer from the longest time. It is one of their cult. I'm going to take the other end of the brush and do my contouring on the nose a little bit, though I don't like doing this part, but we'll just do it. So I really like it. I really like it. Now what I'm going to do is like take my Morphe brush. I don't know the number, I'll put it in the description. It is available in singles also, but buy it in combo. I'm just going to take a little bit of Dallas, the lighter bronzing shade, this one, and I'm just going to gently brush it off. Maybe just blend a little more. And to add a little more sun-kissed effect to my face, I'm going to take that shade Georgia. This one, this one, very little, not too much, and I'm just going to go on top of my bronzer just to give a little glow to my bronzer. So my bronzing is done. Let's move on to some blush. So for the blush, we have only one blush here, which is like more of a mix of a lot of other shades. So it is known as Sugar Bomb. And I'm going to just scroll my brush all over, and I'm going to do my blush. Now the only thing with this blush is like, it's not your like out there blush. It's a very subtle blush, so my camera may not even pick half of the blush because camera generally eats up most of your blushes, so you will see it in the swatches. Let's move on to some highlighter. So I'm going to be using one of my favorite brushes again for my highlighter. Is the PAC 131 brush, and I'm just going to take the highlighter like this, and I'm just going to apply it. Again, it's a very nice, subtle to intense highlighter. So you see that? The highlighter, it is like glowing to the, I'm glowing to the goddess, I feel. It's amazing. It's very skin-like, very fine, and doesn't enhance your texture. It just sits well. Let's do some brow bone also because I skipped my brow bone today. So I'm going to take more of a fine tipped brush, and I'm just going to place it on my brow bone. So there you have your complete face and cheek palette. If you're somewhere NC 40, 42, even for that matter 45, this palette is completely functional. Though I would say blush can go a little lighter on deeper skin, but saying that, it is still going to appear on your cheeks. Yes, this palette is worth every penny, blends like magic. These are pre-existing shades in Benefit Cosmetic in singles, but why to pay extra on those singles? Might as well get a consolidated palette by them. They have more options to choose from. They have a palette for 3,800 wherein you get I think 4 shades. Then you have another palette wherein you get 3, you get 1 blush, 2 bronzers. That will cost you 2,800. So whichever fits your budget, you feel this is the palette which I'm going to use completely. I'm going to do justice to my money invested on the palette. Get that palette for yourself. They're only available on Sephora India website, so you can check out Sephora India website for more other high-end brands as well, because you end up saving a little extra on your purchases. You end up getting 15% discount, as well as sometimes you get 20% discount as well. So yes, why not save some money and try some more exciting high-end products which are definitely missing on some other websites. But yes, I am really happy with this purchase of mine because it is consolidated, travel friendly, and I can just carry one palette and I'm sorted. It is a 10 on 10 fully approved Cheek Star Union palette by Benefit Cosmetic. Do not have any second thoughts. If you want to know more about this palette, or if you have any doubts, any questions, leave it down through your comments. I will get back to you. But yes, for the money and the quality of product which you get from Benefit Cosmetic into their face category, it is up notch. It is definitely out there. And yes, this palette has some pre-existing cult shades into their face category. So yes, this will be a steal deal because you end up saving close to 9,500 on this palette. Everything will be linked in my description from where you can buy this palette, as well as I will be linking the other 3-4 palettes which they added later. Yes, they are available only on Sephora India website as of now. If it is available on Nykaa in future, I will leave that link as well. I hope you loved watching this in-depth review swatch cum demo video. If you really loved watching, consider giving a like. Do leave a comment and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram. I will see you in my next one. Till then, you take care and ta-da!